What kind of monster zip-ties a 13-year-old autistic kid and dumps him 180 miles away in an animal cage, all for helping a wounded bird? That's exactly what happened in the pristine, gated hell of Willow Grove, where a power-hungry HOA thought they could play God with kids' lives. They didn't know the boy's dad was a federal prosecutor, and their world was about to burn. This wasn't just revenge, it was justice, raw and relentless. But there's a shadow no one can shake. Who was Lily Harper, and why did she vanish into thin air? The sun dipped low over Willow Grove, painting the pines gold. Caleb Thornton sat by the lake, legs crossed, cradling a shivering sparrow in his hands. Its wing hung limp, but it didn't cry, just trembled. Caleb, barely louder than the breeze, whispered, "You're gonna be okay, little guy. I've got you." Across the water, Evelyn Caldwell stood on her balcony, champagne flute in hand, her scowl sharp enough to slice through steel. She squinted at Caleb, then barked into her radio. "That kid's back. Section 12B, loitering, wildlife interference. Enforce the rule." The guard's voice crackled back. "On it." Caleb didn't hear the golf cart crunching gravel behind him. He was too busy tying a strip of his hoodie around the bird's wing. The cart stopped, tires kissing his sneakers. "Hey!" A guard in a beige uniform snapped. "Get away from the lake. You're in a restricted zone." Caleb blinked, startled. "It's hurt. I'm helping it." The guard loomed closer. "You're trespassing, kid. Move." From her perch, Evelyn's voice carried like a queen's decree. "We don't tolerate chaos here. This is a sanctuary for refined residents. Peace, order, no disruptions." Caleb frowned. "I wasn't loud." Evelyn sneered. "You don't fit here." The guard moved like lightning, yanking Caleb's arm. The bird fell, flapping once before vanishing into the reeds. "No!" Caleb gasped. "You're breaking protocol." The guard growled, dragging him. "I live here. My grandpa's right there." Evelyn's smile didn't waver. "Remove him. Like the others." Caleb's sneakers scraped the path, his breath short, panicked. No one stopped it. Not the neighbors, not the birds. The lake stayed silent. At 6:42 a.m., Nathan Thornton's phone buzzed, an Arkansas number glowing on the screen. He was mid-tie, coffee cold by the sink. A prosecutor's gut told him to answer. "Mr. Thornton?" The voice was tired, male. "Tom Haskell, Pinewood Animal Rescue. We've got your son." Nathan's blood froze. "What did you say?" "Found him near our cages at 4 a.m., disoriented. Said he was helping a bird, but someone took him from a lake. No ID, just your number and marker on his arm." Nathan's heart pounded. "Where are you?" "Highway 71, north of Hot Springs. 2 states away." "Put him on." A pause. "He's curled up in the back, shaking. Haven't heard a word in half an hour." Nathan grabbed his keys, already calling his wife, Sarah. "Evelyn," he hissed. "You're done." The rescue center was a tin box reeking of bleach and fear. Nathan stormed in, demanding, "Where's my son?" A worker pointed down a dim hall. Nathan shoved past crates, spotting a small figure in a corner, knees up, hoodie torn, dirt streaked. "Caleb," Nathan breathed, dropping to one knee. Caleb flinched, then his eyes lit up. "Dad!" He crashed into Nathan's arms, sobbing. Nathan held him tight, hands shaking. "You're safe now. No one's touching you again." Caleb's voice broke. "She said I didn't belong? They tied my hands. The bird's gone." Nathan saw the red welts circling Caleb's wrists, plastic burns etched deep. His jaw tightened. This wasn't a mistake. This was a crime. In the car, Sarah wept silently. Nathan waited until they crossed state lines, then said, voice like gravel, "She messed with the wrong guy. Evelyn didn't just take his kid, she started a war. And Nathan Thornton didn't lose." He barreled into Willow Grove at dawn, ignoring the guard shack, tires screeching on cobblestone. Residents peeked from windows, sprinklers froze mid-spray. Evelyn stood at the HOA clubhouse, pearls gleaming, mimosa in hand, like it was just another Sunday. Nathan marched up, fury in every step. "Evelyn!" he called, voice cutting like a blade. She sipped her drink, smirking. "The Father graces us." "You took my son!" Nathan spat. She raised an eyebrow. "We handled the disturbance. He's 13, autistic, helping a damn bird. You zip-tied him and dumped him 2 states away." Evelyn stepped closer. "He disrupted our harmony. The lake's protected. Kids like him unsettle our residents." Nathan's voice dropped, deadly. "You kidnapped a minor. That's federal." She tilted her chin. "I enforce policy. Section 8, Article G. Disruptive guests can be relocated." "Disruptive?" Nathan barked. "You branded a quiet kid a threat." Evelyn's smile thinned. He stared. "He muttered to animals. He made people nervous." Nathan stepped into her space. "You made a community fear a child. Now they'll fear me." He slapped a paper on her clipboard. "That's your notice. I'm launching a federal investigation into your HOA. Today." Evelyn didn't flinch. "You think you scare me? Willow Grove's stronger than your tantrum." Nathan leaned in. "This isn't a tantrum. It's your reckoning." He walked away, his steps echoing like a judge's gavel. For once, Evelyn had no reply. In his SUV, Nathan cracked the HOA's portal child's play for a law school vet. Security footage, logs, reports. He found it, Section 12B. Non-resident minor disturbances. A grainy video showed Caleb by the lake, still, cradling the bird. A guard charged in, no warning, zip-tying and dragging him. Nathan's chest burned. Another file, HOA meeting, Evelyn at the head, tapping her pen. A board member, nervous, spoke. "This boy, Caleb, isn't this too far?" Evelyn's voice was ice. "We have precedent. Lily Harper 3 years ago. Same odd behavior. We handled her." Silence. "Her mother never came back." Nathan's blood ran cold. Lily Harper, age 10, a VY cider under her grandma's name. No exit record, no police report gone. He whispered. "You handled a child like a pest." He called Sarah. "Get me CPS and the federal liaison. We've got another VY Tim." At the gate, he handed a USB to the guard. "Tell your boss this VY deals with 3 federal contacts. Lily's name goes public now." The guard muttered. "She won't care." Nathan grinned cold. "Oh, she will." By 9 a.m., 3 black SUVs rolled into Willow Grove, followed by a CPS van. Residents clutched their coffee, blinds twitching. Evelyn, in silk, didn't look up as agents stormed the clubhouse. A liaison flashed a warrant. "Your records are EVY Denke." Evelyn smirked. "This is private property." The agent didn't blink. "Not anymore." They cracked a locked closet, revealing a cabinet. "Youth behavior or logs." Nathan watched as agents pulled files, dozens of kids, notes like, "Too quiet, may disrupt peace." Lily's file held a drawing, a crooked sun, help, in blue crayon. Nathan's voice was steel. "This isn't a community. It's a prison run by a tyrant in heels." Evelyn stood, defiant. "We protected our residents' peace." Nathan stepped closer. "You hunted kids. You labeled them, tracked them, erased them." Evelyn's mimosa spilled. An agent nodded. "Systemic abuse starts here." A radio crackled. "Prepare for transport. Suspect in custody." By noon, Lily's drawing was VY Ral, her, help, scrawled across screens. Reporters swarmed Willow Grove. Evelyn faced cameras at 3 p.m., flanked by lawyers. "This intrusion was politically driven," she said, voice honeyed venom. "Mr. Thornton exploits his son's issues for fame. We grieve his pain, but we mourn our lost peace." She held up Caleb's photo, mud-streaked. "He wasn't harmed. Just misplaced." Nathan watched from his office, fists clenched. Sarah paced. "She's twisting it." Nathan stood. "She's playing chess." I'm playing war. That night, at a town hall, he faced a packed room. I'm not a prosecutor tonight, he said. I'm a dad whose son was bound and discarded because he didn't fit. This, he held up a zip tie, is their policy. This, Lily's file, is their shame. The room roared. Nathan didn't smile. He'd spoken to a nation. Past midnight, a knock. A man in coveralls, cap in hand, eyes red. I'm Jake, clubhouse maintenance. After you mentioned that girl, I had to come. He handed Nathan a USB. Security backups. They didn't wipe them. I couldn't let it go. The footage showed Lily, 10, clutching a stuffed bear, lost on the clubhouse steps. Evelyn knelt, whispered. Lily shook her head. 2 guards, no uniforms, took her to a van. It drove off. Jake's voice cracked. They called it a reset. She came back 3 nights, crying, sneaking in. Then nothing. Nathan's fists tightened. You'll testify? Jake nodded. If it stops her, yes. Nathan gripped his shoulder. You just buried her. In court, Evelyn sat, pearls perfect, eyes darting. Nathan stood, voice unwavering. This isn't just about Caleb. It's about power twisted to silence the weak. He showed Caleb's zip-tied photo, then Lily's footage. Gasps filled the room. Jake testified, trembling. She said kids like that needed boundaries. She told me to delete it. I didn't. Evelyn's lips tightened. Nathan faced her. You sold fear as safety. You buried voices like Lily's. Her lawyer cried. Objection. The judge nodded, but the jury saw. Guilty. Kidnapping, CIVYL rights v. violations, conspiracy. 15 years, no parole. Evelyn whispered. You think you won? Nathan replied. Your victims did. The room exhaled, justice landing like quiet thunder. Willow Grove's gates fell. The sign became Lake Lily Reserve. 4 kids once silenced. Nathan and Caleb stood by the lake. Caleb, hoodie loose, tilted his head. Healing came slow, in moments without fear. Today, Caleb wanted the lake. He crouched, touching dirt where he'd been taken. I hear them again, he whispered. Nathan blinked. The birds? Caleb nodded. They were scared. Now they're back. Nathan's chest eased. They belong here. Caleb smiled, small but real. I didn't break the rules, Dad. Nathan knelt. No, you broke their silence. They walked home, sky open, path clear. Justice isn't always loud. Sometimes it's a boy by a lake, listening to birds, refusing to break. Willow Grove wasn't a mistake, it was a mirror, exposing power's polished cruelty. They called Caleb a problem, Lily a flaw. They built walls to bury difference, but justice doesn't respect gates. It claws through, carried by a dad, a file, a janitor's guilt. Evelyn ruled by silence, but the quiet ones fought back. Caleb didn't scream. He came home and heard the trees. That's not Sir V.Y. Valets V.Y. Tory. So you, reading this, do you think justice landed? If Caleb and Lily got their piece, if quiet kids deserve loud shields, say it. And if your heart broke at those zip ties, if you felt the birds sing again, do one thing, share this. Ask yourself what line hit you hardest? Because this isn't just a story. It's a call to be the noise power didn't expect. The trees are still talking. Are you listening?